You've tuned in to the Top 10 Gardener with garden expert Ken Lain. Join him daily as he answers timely garden questions that are sure to make a difference in your gardens. Now, welcome your host, Ken Lain.
I was helping a customer, a pair of them, a couple of gals, just enjoying the garden center. And they're looking at fruit trees and some perennial kind of stuff. They were just enjoying the whole garden center. And they weren't quite ready to buy, but they were just researching. They wanted some fresh air. They just wanted to come in and enjoy. And so they were shopping for some dwarfed varieties of fruit trees, peaches specifically. So we had Pixie, Bonanza, and Golden Garden varieties. There's 3 varieties. And then some other apple trees, that kind of stuff. And so the advice I gave them, and I should share this with you, no matter where you're tuned in from. This is broadcast all over Arizona. When you go to your garden center this spring, if it's probably a name variety, let's say Fuji apple or Honeycrisp, or it's a Bing cherry or Bartlett pear, you probably have some time. So you don't have to buy it right then and there because they probably have more coming in. The specialty things you want to snag, do not wait. Just grab it, buy it, have them hold it. Even if you're not quite ready for it, grab it. So miniature peaches, cocktail trees, where you have 3 or 4 grafted different fruits on the same tree. These are pieces of art. They're not plants. And so they're very old, and they're just not very many of them. They're very specialized. The more specialized it is, the sooner you want to grab it, because it won't be there when you come back, even a day later. I mean, they go real quick. As soon as this weather clears, all the gardeners are going to come out of the woodworks, and it's going to hit all at once. And garden centers, like, they live for this. We stock up for it. We're ready for it. There's a tidal wave of gardeners, and we're gearing up for them. And so one that really gets tight, that has personality, are any of your topiary. These are shaped, kind of spiraled, pom-pommed, unusual. They're on structures. If it's got a shape, if it's espalier, that is, it's grown real flat, so it goes up against a fence or a wall. These are really specialized, very old varieties of plants, and there just aren't very many of them. So we grab as many as we can, and then they're just gone. It's like, well, can you order more? No, there aren't any more. This is it. This is all we get. You have to secure these things back in the summer of last year, and now you get them. It's not like you get more. Whereas just a single variety, apples, a Fuji apple or whatever, Macintosh, I want Comis pears, you're fine. If you've got Prescott Blaze maples, yeah, I've got hundreds of them, different sizes. If you want the really big one, I want the biggest of the big. Okay, I only have 3 or 4 or 5 of those, and then I've got 50 of the 15-gallon size. So those, the bigger they are, the more specialized, the older they are. You want to grab them early. So just some insider tips. If you enjoy this program, we've gotten better. And so we are now taking these segments and we're throwing them through our YouTube channel. And we've found some AI programming that helps us take even the best segments of each segment, and it breaks it down and just goes, they're talking about when to buy specialized trees. It breaks it up, and we're throwing that on our Instagram Reels. So we're trying to get better with this video stuff. We're debating whether to go TikTok or not because it's so controversial, but Instagram Reels about the same thing. So we're throwing them on there. But take a look, subscribe, follow us, and you can get it's the video version of this. You get to see this live, not just the audio. It's kind of fun. I like looking at myself most of the time when I look good. When I've had a hard day, it's a little harder. So anyway, take a look at that this weekend. Spring open house. Come talk to us. It's fun. We still have our growers in. We don't care what the weather is. We're still going to have gardening. We're still going to be here. We're still going to talk to folks and kind of help them garden better. Throughout the week, Lisa and I camp out here at Waters Garden Center. We love talking to fans of the show. Waters Garden companion plants for March are Oklahoma Redbud, Mountain Heaths, Rosemary Creeper, Prescott Pansies, and Fanciful Forsythia.
Fanciful Forsythia is a gorgeous spring shrub that explodes with masses of solar yellow flowers, followed by shiny green leaves.
Every home should have one for sheer beauty, fall color, and gentle natural care.
Shop the brightest spring bloomers in store or online at watersgardencenter.com in Prescott. If you want a more fruitful garden, increased success in landscape that just feels better, then tune in daily to the Top 10 Garden Podcast. Years of tips, tricks, and garden shortcuts are guaranteed to make your gardens nicer than ever. Listen to this podcast or read Ken's weekly garden column by visiting watersgardencenter.com. That's Waters with 2 T's, gardencenter.com. Thanks for tuning in.